facts, bro, really big facts. Yeah, it feel good to be an immigrant. When we order lunch, it's only
Hey, man.
Day one of the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament was full of action. On the PS4 side of the bracket, round one brought the first upset of the day when 11-seeded Vesputin pulled off a nail-biter against 6-seeded Rolpa, 64-62. But it really started heating up in round two, when number one seed Javi dominated with Ray Allen for the 64-58 victory over Simply Brick. And look,
and now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Curry is out there with lights out, and it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Gobert. To the paint. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Curry with the bounce pass. Wiseman the pass to lights out. And the layup's good off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here is Russell. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And stolen by Prince. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Edwards can't hit. Now, here's Green. Last game he had 10 points. Lights out, misses. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Chris Finch, looking at even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. See if they can impose their will tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
Now here's Wiggins. Rudy Gobert missing his first shot. Good work there as it goes.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is Edwards. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Prince, that's for two. The Warriors pull it in. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
And here's Towns after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Curry with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And you look at Anthony Edwards. And, G.A., he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
And a big milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
So it's Minnesota with it, trailing here by 8. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender post.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Prince finds Russell. Outside Edwards. And the drought. He can't hit that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here is Russell after the made shot from lights out. Right side Towns. Over Green. Edwards against Curry. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's their only choice.
Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards, that's good.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Here's lights out. Edwards defending. Lights out passes to Curry. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Gobert. Count the basket.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Right side Towns. Puts up a 3. Second shot opportunity. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And the Timberwolves call time. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Substitution now for Minnesota. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. Golden State also making some changes. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Green. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Curry. An 11-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here is Forbes, trailing by 17. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Thompson. McDaniels kicks to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's lights out. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. There's the pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Towns in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Forbes.
2 minutes.
And again, unable to change momentum here.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
So it's the Timberwolves now after the missed 3 from lights out. Down low, here's McLaughlin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout a chance to review their lineups and matchups.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Give it up for your Timberwolves Bucks.
Warriors leading by 18. Pass to lights out. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to Forbes. Knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Anderson outside. Passes it to McLaughlin. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's lights out. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here is Forbes. Off the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Forbes. 26 seconds left in the first. Cool, the pass to Lights Out. And that one is stuffed right through.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's McLaughlin. And the pass to Towns. Kicks it to Forbes. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't.
The first quarter of the score.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Lights out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against the Thunder was tremendous. He had an impressive number of points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude.
Yeah, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Drills it from outside.
For 3.
Lights out's got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Prince outside. Shot to stop the run. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. And the basket is good. Russell's got 6.
Guys, whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus.
Pass to Lights out. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the route.
Ball intercepted.
Checked in for the
Golden State ball. Warriors substitution, Stephen Curry.
Golden State's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Wiseman. Here's lights out. Wide open. And it's Golden State with another.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Launches a three. Again, Russell missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Prince wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
James Wiseman.
Finished off by Wiseman.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Prince. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Deep two from Russell. Another miss by Minnesota.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this game.
Trent has been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong
Stephen
rebound
Curry.
has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Russell. The Warriors making the shot. Prince outside. Curry against Russell. Shoots over Curry. That misses off the backboard.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc. And down hard, flying high for the catch and flush. Wiggins gets off the ground in a hurry.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well. Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
On its way from Curry for two, and it's Golden State with another.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Anderson. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Prince. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Buries the long-range jumper.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Passes the lights out. And a great assist by Curry. That one goes in. Curry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Russell passes to Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range.
Assisted by Green's shot selection. Just has a knack for knowing when he should look to score.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Back to Russell. Over Curry. That one off the back iron and out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's lights out. Sims is up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Anthony Towns.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
The Warriors have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bryn Forbes comes in for Taurean Prince. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an All-NBA team.
Here's lights out. Non-stop scoring machine here. Cans the 12-footer.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's McLaughlin. He kicks it to Edwards. Now the pass to Forbes. They get the rebound. Towns. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time.
Taking 2 shots.
He's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
The first one falls. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Green. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Number 18.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better, and it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
The offensive rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Here is Forbes, and the layup falls.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually add a step to his quickness.
Number 18.
That one good for 2.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's McLaughlin. Kicks to Forbes. From outside the arc, and it's Looney with the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Snatched up. Feeds it to Thompson. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Lights out, passes to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Count that
Number
one.
18.
Lights out's got 57 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Minnesota shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Edwards looking it over. Over Thompson. Edwards can't hit.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And here's Wiggins after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Here's lights out, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Now here's Edwards, and here's the break. On up the court. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assist goes to
Curry's got 19 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here is Russell, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Outside Edwards for three. Kept alive, Minnesota.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Towns with the bucket.
I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Oh, my!
Wow. The assist. Stephen Curry.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
The Warriors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And
Number
another
18.
one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Edwards kicks to Russell. And here's Gobert. He's got 5. Looking to get back on track here. Russell, no luck.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Russell against Curry. Pass to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Timberwolves. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the number 1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one. A special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
First one falls for him. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Prince against Wiggins. Pass to Edwards. The 10-footer. And no good. Great tee that time from Green. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And the layup is good after an isolated pass. Wiseman's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Back to Russell. And Wiseman sends it back. Here's lights out. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Prince kicks to Edwards. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is more like 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Wiggins passes to lights out. The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Prince. Some solid defense from lights out. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. On the wing, Wiggins. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Passes it to Gobert. Prince outside, shoots the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot.
Jordan,
the team is struggling because of
assisted.
Absolutely.
Number
the
18.
prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Prince against Wiggins. Wiggins with some nice D. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And he makes that one. Wiseman's got 8 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Russell passes to Prince. And Anderson kicks to Edwards. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Golden State moving the ball around. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 10 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Wiggins against Prince. Back to Russell. Top of the key. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Wiseman the pass to lights out. 3-pointer. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And there's the pass to Prince. Out to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. They get it back. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make
At
sure
the
that
line
you
for
don't
the Timberwolves, Kyle
Last year,
Anderson.
Minnesota had
2
a
shots.
tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Prince. Bryn Forbes comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Wiseman, that's it, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wiseman's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Forbes. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson surveying the floor. Pulls up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he's still missing it. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Thompson from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Kicks to McDaniels. Passes it to McLaughlin. Here's Gobert. Here's McLaughlin. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gobert's got 7 points in the game.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Rudy Gobert. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Poole. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Curry. The pass to Anderson. Here's Towns. And good off the lead pass that time. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Curry. There's the triple. The rebound by Anderson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now the dish to Towns. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What's up?
Defensive foul.
He's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And so here is Golden State. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 25 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness of the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Minnesota shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Iguodala out there with Kuminga. Then there's Moody. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Looney into the 5, home in the paint. Pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McLaughlin, no good. Here's Moody. Basket, good. Moody's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Forbes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And it's the Warriors' ball.
Hey, watch Andre.
The pass to Moody. Dishes to Iguodala. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the lane.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Pass to McLaughlin. Moore outside. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
Forbes the pass to McLaughlin. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Now here's Moody. He's covered closely. Kuminga kicks to DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. It's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
And the first one drops.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Pools checked in for Golden State. Both shots good from the stripe. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's McLaughlin, defended by DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Golden State's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. In the corner, Iguodala with it.